friends, welcome to my channel. Today I am just going to sit and chat about my most anticipated books of 2021. So I've never made a video like this, mostly because I never know when anything's coming out, ever. It's just been this past couple months that I've started to look out for publishing dates and things like that, and most of the time completely unaware, and most of these books are just books by authors I've already read from that I enjoyed. So this is not all comprehensive, this is not everything by far. There will definitely be books coming out from authors I've never read before, debut authors, things like that, that I don't know anything about right now. The only reason I really know about these books or paid attention is because I know the author name. So there's that. But without further ado, we're just gonna sit and talk about what I know about these books and why I'm excited for these books. So the number one most anticipated book on my TBR for 2021 is Survive the Night by Riley Sager. I know this takes place in the 1990s and is about a girl who gets in the car with a serial killer, I'm pretty sure, and she has to survive the night. I'm super excited for it. I love Riley Sager, and I think everything I read from him, every new book, the more I love him. So when he announced this, I was like, hell yeah. I have 6 months to wait. I don't care. I'm so excited. Next up, we have Malibu Rising by Taylor Jenkins Reid. The Seven Husbands of Evelyn Hugo and Daisy Jones and the Six are two of my all-time favorite books, so I am super excited to read another one of her books. I think I've heard that this is more like her older titles, and it's not quite like Evelyn Hugo or Daisy Jones, but I'm excited to try out more of her writing, and maybe I'll go back and read her backlist and see what I think about those. So maybe that will encourage me to do that, because I've wanted to, but I just keep forgetting because there's so many books. It's about 4 famous siblings, so I'm excited. I am on board. I can't wait to read another of her books. Next up, we have 400 Souls by Ibram X. Kendi. This is a community history of African America from 1619 to 2019. I read Ibram X. Kendi's How to Be an Anti-Racist last year, so I am looking forward to this. This sounds extremely informative and important, so I am really looking forward to reading this. Next up, we have The Project by Courtney Summers. I absolutely love Sadie. I read that in 2019, and it was right up my alley. It was exactly just what I want out of YA thrillers. It was so good. This, I don't know much about. Is it a cult? I'm gonna be really excited if it's a cult novel. I don't know. That's the thing. I don't know most of these because I just see the author's name and I'm like, hell yeah, I'm gonna read that. I believe it might have something to do with a cult, which I love cult novels. So next up we have The Echo Wife by Sarah Gailey. I have not read a Sarah Gailey novel, but there's a couple on my TBR. This is about a woman who makes this clone, but then the clone starts having an affair with her husband, and it just goes off from there. That sounds incredible. I'm so excited for this. It's just that kind of weird shit that I'm like, heck yeah. Next up, we have Every Value Break by Peter Swanson. This is actually the first of the Literally Dead book club, which I'm really excited because it gives me a reason to read it. This is about a woman who is about to get married, and then the person she had a one-night stand, the guy she had a one-night stand with during her bachelorette weekend, shows up and is stalking her, and that sign me up. That sounds incredible. Oh my god. I have not read a Peter Swanson yet, but he is on my TBR, so why not add another? So I only have 14 books on this list because One Last Stop was on here twice. One Last Stop by Casey McQuiston. I am really excited for this because I read Red, White, and Royal Blue last year and loved it. So I've been trying to get more into adult romance, and I can't wait to pick up this one. I feel like everyone's excited for this one. Next up, we have All's Well by Mona Awad. I'm sorry, this cover does everything for me. It's incredible. I have a feeling, I'm pretty sure this is about a woman who is in a Shakespeare play, and she has chronic pain. So I think that's why there's all the pills on the front of the cover. I have no idea what else this is about. I don't really want to know. I went into Bunny almost completely blind last year, and I want to go into this one completely blind because if it's anything like Bunny, I'm in for a ride, and I'm really excited about it. Next up, we have For Your Own Good by Samantha Downing. I've read My Lovely Wife and He Started It and loved both of them. It has something to do with a teacher and murder and a student, and I don't even need to know anything. It's Samantha Downing, and I will read her crazy shit because she does crazy shit really well, so I'm excited. Next up, we have A Lesson in Vengeance by Victoria Lee. This was compared to Wilder Girls, and I'm pretty sure it takes place at a boarding school, and it might have something to do with witchcraft. That's all I need to know. I've never read a Victoria Lee novel, but Wilder Girls, boarding school, witchcraft. I'm on board. I'm completely on board. I'm good. I don't need to know anything else. This is how I like to go into my books, almost completely blind, so this is probably not helpful, but it gives me something to look back on to see if I read these books. Next up, we have The Maidens by Alex Michaelides. I read The Silent Patient a couple years ago and really, really liked the writing, so I am looking forward to this one. This one says it weaves together Greek mythology, murder, and obsession. It's about a professor, a society of female students known as the Maidens. Okay, I really don't want to know anymore. I don't. I'm sure I'll learn more throughout the year, but I don't want to know right now. Next up, Rory Power has a new book coming out. It's called The World Ends Here. I have yet to read Burn Our Bodies Down, but I do want to get to it soon. So I'm hoping I can get to it before this one comes out, so I'm not 2 books behind in her book list. Let's hope. Next up, we have The Box in the Woods by Maureen Johnson. It is the 4th, like, kind of standalone. It doesn't have to be read with the series. I'm pretty sure it's like after the events of Truly Devious and the 2 other books, but this is another Stevie novel, so I'm so excited about it. I love Stevie as a character. I love the way Maureen Johnson writes YA thrillers. I'm completely on board and so freaking excited for this book. And last up, we have Act Your Age, Eve Brown by Talia Hibbert. I read Get a Life, Chloe Brown last year and Take a Hint, Dani Brown. I'm currently reading, and I loved Chloe Brown, and I'm really enjoying Dani Brown. So I can't wait for Eve Brown. I really have fallen in love with Talia Hibbert as an author. I think her writing's awesome. I struggle to get into adult romance, but she just does it so well. So I am so excited to read her next novel. But yes, those are all of the books that I am currently super anticipating for 2021. There will probably be like a million more added to this list as the year goes on and I learn about new releases, but as of right now, those are the 14 books I'm looking forward to. Comment down below what books you are most looking forward to coming out this year. But thank you so much for watching. Comment, like, subscribe, all the normal stuff, and I'll see you really soon with another video. Bye!